I feel like staying here is making the wrong decision for me.
So that's it.
Cassie just filed a restraining order. Another Bachelor Nation couple has called it quits, and so much more. Hey guys, welcome to another shared news from home. We have so much going on in Bachelor Nation this week, but before we get into it, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future updates. First up today, we have to talk about some pretty serious news. Cassie and Randolph just filed a restraining order against Colton Underwood. Their split has clearly taken a dramatic turn, you guys. E-News is confirming that less than 4 months since their split, Cassie filed the order. They're reporting that according to court records, Cassie filed on September 11th in Los Angeles. It's unclear at this time if a judge signed off on the order. TMZ is reporting they've obtained the documents and that Cassie is alleging, quote, Colton's been stalking and harassing her with unsettling text messages. She claims Colton also went as far as planting a tracking device taped to the bottom of the back bumper of her car to keep track of her whereabouts, and that Colton's been showing up uninvited to her LA apartment and parents' house in Huntington Beach. She says he takes obsessive walks to her apartment complex and loitered in the alley outside her bedroom window at her parents' Huntington Beach house at 2 a.m. She also said some of the harassing text messages included accusing her of hanging out with her old ex-boyfriend, and that Colton also sent anonymous text messages to her and to himself, pretending to also be a victim of the anonymous stalker. Cassie claims Colton later admitted to sending the messages and planting the tracking device. This is obviously very serious stuff, you guys, and a huge turn of events since when they put up a united front announcing their split at the end of May. Obviously, a restraining order is a very serious step to have taken, and we, of course, don't want to speculate on any of Cassie's allegations, but I think it's safe to say that for all of us in Bachelor Nation, this is a very disappointing and unexpected end to their journey. Moving on, you guys, to another Bachelor Nation split. Victoria F. and Chrishell Stause have officially called it quits on their relationship. Victoria just joined Nick Viall for one of his latest podcast episodes, and she opened up about their relationship and the split. She explained that there's no drama between them and that they're simply in different places. She said, quote, I still talk to him all the time. I think he's amazing and we're a lot alike, but I just want to focus on myself right now. She also revealed that she hasn't closed the door completely on the potential of a future together, explaining, quote, I'm just living my life and he is an amazing man and he deserves somebody super awesome who's willing to go to Iowa and live in Iowa. And right now I'm just not there yet. Maybe I will be in a couple years. Fans were surprised when Victoria and Chris sparked dating rumors to begin with, and on the podcast, Victoria revealed that it was actually Kelsey Weir who set them up. Kelsey and Victoria were both in Peter's Final Four, and apparently they were discussing how there have only been 3 people from Iowa to ever be a part of Bachelor Nation, and after Victoria revealed to Kelsey that she thinks Chris is cute, Kelsey decided she would go ahead and make that introduction for them. Victoria explained, quote, she was like, I have his number, I can reach out to him. So she basically just set it up, and he ended up texting me within 5 minutes of her giving him my number. She continued saying, I was like, that's so sweet. So he immediately texted me, and then we FaceTimed and we talked to each other on the phone and through text. And then 3 weeks later, I was in Iowa. I'm curious if you guys remember the very early days of Victoria and Chris's relationship when basically Bachelor Nation experts were on the case. I think there was a couch or something in the background of a couple of their photos, and people were diving for clues because they truly were a bit of a random pairing. But split being what it is now, I think it's really interesting to see Victoria F's evolution, because the way she's talking about this breakup seems like a completely different person than she was during her sort of bumpy ride on Peter's season. So ultimately, I think that she seems like she's in a great place, and who knows, maybe they'll get back together in the future. All right, guys, enough about Victoria F. We have to talk about Tayshia's return to social media. After more than a month offline while Tayshia was hopefully finding the man of her dreams, she returned to Instagram on September 10th. She took to her Instagram stories and posted a selfie, which of course led all of Bachelor Nation to try to dissect it for clues. On the tip of Tayshia's nose in the photo is a bee emoji. So in the age of Easter eggs, everyone was scrambling to figure out, could there be any hidden message behind the bee? Personally, you guys, I think it was probably just an emoji, but if you have any crazy theories as to what you think the bee means, go ahead and let us know down in the comments. Tayshia captioned that photo, "Hi, it's been a minute." I'm just excited, you guys, because at the very least, Tayshia's return to social media means she's hopefully found the one and is just waiting for the show to come out so she can share her happy relationship with the world. She also shared on her stories a series of photos from a sushi date with one of her best friends and captioned it, "Nothing like home." I don't know about you guys, but I am so excited for this next season of The Bachelorette. I am at this point basically counting down the days. I love Clare, I love Tayshia, and I'm just so happy that this season hopefully will have two people fall in love instead of just one. We could obviously gush about Clare and Tayshia all day, but in an interesting turn of events, I want to talk about Selling Sunset's Chrishell Stause because she just commented on whether or not she would ever be willing to be the Bachelorette. Chrishell is currently on Dancing with the Stars, and Seeing as the Bachelorette and Dancing are both in the ABC family, and America is pretty invested in Chrishell's dating life. It seems like it truly could be a great fit. In case you guys aren't in love with Chrishell like I am and haven't binged Selling Sunset, she is one of the most likable, fashionable realtors on the show, and unfortunately, she was sort of sprung with the devastating surprise divorce from her very famous husband, This Is Us's Justin Hartley. The entire world sort of discovered that her relationship was falling apart as she did. It was all chronicled on the show. It's truly heartbreaking. And I think it's safe to say a lot of us out there are hoping that she finds love again. But it looks like she's not interested in doing it on The Bachelorette. Chrishell told Lauren Zima, quote, "As far as another ABC dating show, a girl's just trying to make something work. So let's not put any more pressure on it than needs to be. I don't think that would be the right avenue for me." Chrishell did reveal, though, we've got some good news. She is dipping her toes back into the dating pool, and she said she's been surprised by the celebrity DMs she's receiving. She said, quote, "I certainly appreciate the conversations I've had. Technology is amazing. I will say, like, all of a sudden, you're meeting people that you're like, oh my God, that's so fun." Right now, Chrishell is focusing on the competition, and she said she realized, quote, "Wait a minute, let me find my own self. Let me find my own power and what makes me happy and stop trying to please everybody else and fit in and just try and like take control of my own life." I am so here for this, you guys. I want to see Chrishell happy and thriving and going her own way, but I have to know if you guys also think she would make an amazing Bachelorette because she's charismatic, she's funny, she's confident, she's gorgeous. I think it would be one of the best seasons ever. But of course, if she's not interested, we'll just have to patiently wait and hope that maybe one day she changes her mind. All right, you guys, that is everything I have to share with you for now. We, of course, as always, want to know all your thoughts and feelings on everything going on in Bachelor Nation. So please be sure to let us know down in the comments. And before you go, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell. Then click right over here to watch another new video. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring. You can follow me on socials at Fiona Zaring, and I'll see you guys next time.